All right. Well, it says that I'm live, but let me see why my camera is not showing up here in the middle. Okay. All right. So it looks like we've got volume on YouTube. So, guys, as you come in, I cannot see comments. I have absolutely no idea where the comments is on this particular platform. But if you're watching this on YouTube, guys, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit that little bell so you're notified every time that I come on. And I just want to do one check on Facebook because yesterday I noticed that my information was not being shared publicly. So again, guys, give me 1 minute here. Okay, so it looks like I'm live on Facebook. Look like I am live on YouTube. And so let me go ahead and get started. So welcome, guys. Look, my name is Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach. I'm the CEO and founder, alongside of my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Olivia Pyers, of one of the most, if not the most incredible tax educational platform for entrepreneurs and anyone that is hoping or have hope prayed for a different economic reality and said, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I'm sick and tired of seeing all these taxes come out of my paycheck. So, guys, we teach that information directly from the IRS, and we have done so now for the last 30 years. So, if you do not understand how taxation is crippling your financial future, you got to get informed. And so I titled this live stream, Why Taxes is Far Worse Than Inflation. So currently right now, the government is saying, hey, inflation is 8%. Well, you don't feel 8% when you go to the grocery store, right? In fact, right here in California, gas prices have started to skyrocket again, right? And so, no, it's not 8%. Inflation price year over year, the price of goods and services today, okay, for the normal American is about 15 to 20%. But it's far worse than that. It's far worse than that. Because here's something that most people miss. I want to see something really quick. Here's something that most people miss when we talk about inflation. When the gas prices go up, so does the gas taxes, right? When the TV set goes up, so does the sales taxes. Here's one for you. When real estate, okay, goes up, so does the real estate taxes. I could talk about that one all day. You know, some of you are sitting in houses that has increased based on the market, has increased 2, 3, and some places 4%. 2, 3, and 4%. However, you don't get that 2, 3, and 4% money. And now the government, your local government, is going to assess your property. The assessor is going to assess your property and say your property now is worth this much. And what happens? Your property taxes go up. Taxes are far worse than inflation because as inflation raises prices, that just means that you pay more taxation. Now, think about this for a moment. You're going to work for the same amount of money. However, the cost of living is rising, right? I was at the store the other day, a loaf of bread that I typically get, okay? And this loaf of bread has always been somewhere around $3.75, sometimes $4, right? that loaf of bread was $5.19. Okay, that's more than 8%, right? And so when I look at the economy and I look at the skyrocketing prices, you can't control the prices. You can't control the gas prices. You can't control the bread prices, right? I mean, you can stop eating bread, right? You can stop driving, but you got to get to work, right? You can't control the prices. But when you look at the amount of money that you're currently losing in taxes, see, it is a proven point that taxes is your number one expense. I know you don't feel that way. I know some of you saying, no, Mark, it's not my number one expense. My house note, my house note is my number one expense. But I'm here to tell you that taxes is your number one expense. I was talking to one of my business partners today, and I was sharing with him, in 2017, there was some changes made to the tax code. Okay, and those changes affected homeowners in such a negative way, yet 99.9% of homeowners don't even realize it. They don't even realize it. Okay, what does that affect? Homeowners today in the United States of America, if you are a homeowner and you do not believe what I'm about to tell you, I want you to inbox me. I want you to contact me. I want you to send up smoke screens. I want you to put a message in a bottle, okay? Because you need to get informed, okay? You need to get informed. Let me show you the facts so you now can put yourself in a position to protect yourself. If you are a homeowner, you are 99.9% 99.9% chance that you are not getting any tax savings, any tax write-offs, any tax deductions, any tax benefits from the mortgage interest you're paying on your home that's going to the bank. I want to try to say that as simplistically and slowly as possible, because we're talking about tens of thousands of dollars that's leaving your pocket with zero benefit. But there's a solution. If you are a homeowner, there is a 99.9% chance that the mortgage interest, the part of your mortgage payment that goes to interest, you are getting zero tax benefit, even though it may be listed on your tax return from last year, from 2018. You are getting zero. Let me give you an analogy. Okay. Let's say that last year, you paid $15,000 to Bank of America in a form of mortgage interest, right? You paid your mortgage payment. A portion of that mortgage payment went to interest. Let's say $15,000 went to mortgage interest. Okay. And then you took that 1098 to your tax preparer and they put it on your tax return. And you looking at it, you say, yeah, it's on there. I was able to get a benefit, a tax benefit from paying my mortgage and the interest for the loan. There is a 99.9% chance you didn't get $1 savings and your tax preparer didn't tell you about it. A 99.9% chance. And so you sent $15,000 to Bank of America in the form of mortgage interest. But here's the bad part. Here's the part you got to get. If you were not able to write it off on your taxes, that means you had to pay the income taxes on the $15,000. So if you live in a state where you pay state taxes as well, you paid federal taxes, state taxes, you pay Social Security taxes on that, and you gave the money to the bank. And when you filed your taxes, you got zero tax deduction. Although if you go Google it, mortgage interest is tax deductible. You just didn't qualify. Taxes is far worse than inflation. Taxes is far worse than inflation. And so now that I've given you the bad news, let me give you the good news. But you don't have to participate in it. You can change it. You can make a decision. It will take you literally less than 60 seconds to pivot and get yourself in a better financial position. I want to give you the key to true financial wealth building. Every millionaire, every billionaire, if you research every multi-millionaire, billionaire, they're all going to tell you, if you want to become wealthy. Okay, and I'm not sure what your financial goals are, right? I think all of us would like to have financial security. What that is for you, I don't know. Okay, financial independence. Okay, here's what I do know. Here's what I do know. We all understand that we're going to pay some form of taxes, right? This is not a beat up the government. This is not a tax evasion. This is not a, we're gonna march against Washington. Taxes is illegal, unconstitutional, and all that. Guys, that's not what I'm talking about. Okay. The IRS says that you have the right and the responsibility. I want to quote my friends over at the IRS. Yeah, I'm probably the only person that teaches this information that mentions the IRS more times than probably I mentioned myself. Okay. The IRS says on their website that you have the right and you have the responsibility to reduce your taxes down to their legal minimum. Well, what is your legal minimum? I don't know. I said it last night on my live stream. Jeff Bezos' income went up by $99 billion in 2021. His legal minimum tax percent was 0.9%. I paused for a reason. His wealth went up by $99 billion. We're not beating up Jeff Bezos. We're not beating up Jeff Bezos. Okay. We're not throwing any shade on Jeff Bezos. I'm trying to get you to understand that the difference between the amount of money that's leaving your pocket and going into the IRS or the tax system's wallet is the lack of your financial education about the tax system, because it's not taught in school. Okay. Jeff Bezos' income increased by $99 billion. However, his tax percentage on that money was 0.9%. Do you understand that that is less than someone making $10,000 a year? Do you understand that? Do you understand that that percentage is less than someone making $20,000 at Walmart? Taxes, without a shadow of a doubt, taxes is far worse than inflation, because it robs you every time you trade your time for money. See, inflation is going to go up and then it'll come down, right? Prices are going to go up and then they'll come down, right? Sometimes things go on sale. Taxes are never on sale, baby. Taxes are never on sale, okay? Taxes are never on sale, okay? And so every day that you wake up and you trade your time for money, taxes is going to be right there. Taxes is going to be right there. And so what can I do, Mark? What can I do about it? What's the solution? I always say that there's one tax code in America, but there are two sides. And some of you say, yeah, you're right. Yeah, one for the poor and one for the rich. And you're almost right. You're almost right. There's one that will keep you financially poor, and there's one that incentivizes you to go get rich. I'm about to run around the room. See, some of y'all thought I was going to say something else. In fact, I didn't even know I was going to put it that way, but that is exactly the message that I want to deliver. And I'm about to drop the hammer on this live stream. Okay, let me say that again. In the United States of America, there is one tax system, but there are two sides. And you might be thinking, yeah, one for the rich and one for the poor. And you're close. However, it's one for the poor, one that will keep you poor, and one, this is for the person in the back of the room, I need you to hear this, that incentivizes you to go out and pursue creating wealth. I got to write that one down myself. Wow. I don't think I've ever said that in that way. And man, that just made a hair stand up on the back of my neck. That was so good. And that is so true. There is one side that incentivizes you if you take the path to pursuing creating financial independence. I'm going to do a roll call really quick, and guys, and I'm going to wrap this one up. Okay. What do I mean by that? Imagine going to dinner and you inviting someone out to dinner, and you're going to have steak and lobster. Okay. You're going to have steak and lobster. And imagine, okay, that there's a couple sitting next to you, and they're having steak and lobster as well. Okay. Now, this couple is sitting here and they're talking about the frustration of the up and down of what's happening at their jobs. They're laying off people here. They're having people take on more responsibilities here with no extra pay, right? And then here you are, and you're sitting here with a gentleman or a lady, okay? And you're sharing with them an opportunity to make a 60-second decision to start a home-based business. And it could be from anywhere from $100 to get started to $1,000 to get started. And at the end of dinner, the waiter brings you the bill. And at the end of dinner, the waiter brings the other couple their bill. And when you get your bill, you know that the IRS is picking up 100% of that bill towards a tax savings for you because you sat at the table and had a conversation in the pursuit to creating financial independence, whatever that looks like for you. However, the couple sitting next to you, they're going to pay their bill with after-tax dollars, which means money that the government already taxed them on before they got their paycheck. Oh, man. Most times is to the tune of an additional 15 to 20%. I can go on and on and on. And so are you open to learning how you can make a 60-second decision? Guys, you don't get rewarded by your success. You get rewarded by the decision to pursue financial independence. Man, that's so good. I think I'm going to talk about that one tomorrow. And so I've committed to do a live stream, okay, for the next 30 days. I'm just getting warmed up. I'm telling you, I'm just getting warmed up, okay? And tomorrow I'm going to talk about that 60-second decision. And I'm going to talk about the rewards. And I'm telling you, it's going to blow some of you away. And some of you are probably going to get a little upset that nobody told you what I'm going to tell you tomorrow. Because it has cost you tens of thousands of dollars. And with that being said, guys, I don't know how long I've been on here, but if you didn't take anything else away from here, Even if you don't like my voice, I don't care. You better take this. I'm gonna say it again. Okay, I'm gonna say it one more time. In the United States of America, we have one tax system. However, it has two sides. And you're thinking, yeah, one for the rich and one for the poor. And you're close. The truth is there is one that will keep you poor, and there is one that incentivizes you to take the pursuit to creating financial independence. Man, that is that. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. So, guys, look, I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the next 30 days. I'm going to be going live, okay? Because I want to get this information out there to the masses because your children and your grandchildren and you are standing in front of a financial collapse. And I don't want to spread doom and gloom, but somebody's got to tell the truth. Okay. Somebody's got to tell the truth. Okay. Where America is right now, from a financial standpoint, when you see what's happening in the stock market, some stocks have dropped 80%. When you see what's happening in the financial arena, and you see what's happening with the inflation, and you see what's happening with the interest rates, I did an analogy last night on a $400,000 home at the best interest rate that I could find online. I think it was 6.34%. Let me tell you something. Oh, we're going to have a lot of homeless people in America if we don't get our act together really quick. We're going to have a lot of homeless people in America, and it doesn't have to be that way. But we got to be willing to shut Netflix off. We got to get rid of the Netflix, okay? TikTok is cool, but I'm telling you right now, TikTok is destroying a lot of people because their attention spans is getting about a minute and 30 seconds, and they can't listen to anything past that. And I'm going to tell you, you didn't get in this mess in a minute and 30 seconds, and you're not going to get out of it in a minute and 30 seconds. But what is here on the doorsteps of American financial crisis didn't just start yesterday, but it doesn't matter where it started. All that matters is how's it going to affect you? And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. I think many of us can agree with that. And so we need to talk about the solution. And first of all, we got to face reality. And taxes are far worse than inflation. With that being said, guys, we'll see you on the next live stream tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same channel, same time, but a more powerful message because we're going to talk about that 60-second decision that could flip your financial lifestyle in the right direction in 60 seconds. Man, that's powerful. All right, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow night.